Hello and welcome to another video. If some of you saw my video the other day about your camp, well, I deleted it because I didn't like the way that it was. So we're gonna go over the stuff that we should have went over in that one. Okay, first of all, there's the camp module. Like I said, basically, once you've established your camp, it is basically furniture. Since I don't care if I move this one, see, you can move it. You can place it anywhere within the bubble. You need the camp module to establish the bubble. This is the bubble right here. Usually, and I theorize, I don't know. It looks dead center to me, but I don't know. I've never really actually checked it, but I'm thinking it's dead center. So when you are placing your camp, you wanna take that into consideration. But remember, it doesn't. Once you place your camp, you can move this module. Like I said, once your camp is established, then this module can be moved, and it can go anywhere. Now, if you look at the top right-hand corner of the screen, you will see a budget. When you're building your camp, you will notice that line is all the way across. I have extended. I'm probably a sliver away from maxing it out. Once it gets to the max spot, by some miracle, you're allowed to go over even a sliver. You have to bring it back under that line and back under a sufficient amount of space, or you cannot build anything extra. It sometimes will cause the game to glitch and you can't even move stuff. But you don't want to, you want to be, you want to be careful what you build, though. I mean, don't go around building a bunch of shit just because you can, and don't go crazy with things. I mean, build what you need, don't build what you don't need. I got this and I wanted it because I use it. Because see, in addition to having a bed upstairs where you can just lay down and sleep, you can also rebuild your health by kicking back in a hot tub. So, it has its perks. These right here are the small water purifiers. They take 7. No, wait a minute. No, they take 8. So you need at least 8 things eight power to power them. Let's see, generators. I don't have this one yet. Probably the only one I don't have. This one generates 12. So you could use this. This one I do have. This one I have on my other camp. See, this one also generates 12. This is the small generator. This generates a whopping 3. If you use this one, you can power it with 3 of these, actually. This makes 5. So 2. This does 5, so 1 of these and 1 small generator will power 1. This is 10, so it will power it with 2 to spare. This, in my opinion, is the reactor thing. This should actually produce twice what it does. At least 200 to 300 because of its size. I mean, it's huge. I mean, I ain't gonna build it because of its size. Plus, I don't have the materials. I need 6 nuclear materials, and I need 4 crystals. Wow, you can build 20 of these? Wow. This is the one I currently have. This is the fusion generator, and you can build the same with it. 20. It tells you right there under where it says generator, fusion, and then it says build. You can build it. It says 1 of 20. That means I have 1, and I can build 19 more. But no matter what, you still can't go over your budget. So, you know, so keep that in mind. Also, I don't know, a lot of players may not understand this concept, but you will notice that I have wires. I don't know where the ground is, but you do have to hook a positive. See, you have to hook a positive to this, and if you see that, see on these ones, you see that little wheel, if that's turning, it's moving. See, these ones are running. If that wheel isn't turning, like that, then they're off. See that? They're not turning, so they're off. But it does need power. So this wire right here connects to here, this is a pylon switch, and then it connects to the building, and that brings the power there. Some magical way it shuts the power off because it has a switch. These are extractors. These right here are automatically available to you if you are in an area where they can thingy. See right there? That right there is a lead deposit. If you're sitting on that, you can automatically build them within your camp. They take 10, so you need at least a large generator. See, here's my fusion right there. I can't, because I have two garages on front and back, I kind of had to put it in the middle. Usually I have it to the outside wall. Wow. What is out there shooting at me? It's a, well, we can fix you, you stupid ass. Whoops, wrong switch. Wonder what he broke. We're gonna have to go look. You know, I figured, you know, that your camps would be a little bit more secure, but
what's going on?
If they sit there and shoot at your camp, it eventually breaks something. Oh, he's on the other side. Okay, that's okay. It's not. Must not see him as a threat. Now they see him as a threat. I need to repair. Whoops, wrong switch. Repair. Stupid asshole broke something. And as I said in my other video, you can add stuff at your camp module. You can build stuff. Of course, just pushing the big button in the middle, that does it too. See, I can push X to build, or I can push that button. X to transfer, that's the equivalent of your stash box, and then O at the end repairs all structures. It's not magic. You surely have to have the materials to build it. Like if it took so much wood, so much steel to build it, guess what? It's going to take around the same materials to repair it, depending on what damage has been done to it. So I didn't put that in the last video. And I kept letting myself get distracted. I'm trying not to let myself get distracted. But you can pretty much build anything within your camp as long as you have the materials to do so and the plans. But you don't need plans to build these extractors. They are automatic. You can automatically, if you can build them, see, watch. See, come over here to resources, that's where they are. So when you go into build mode, you go to the top, see, you look across the top, this is recent. If you decide to store something or scrap it, this is where it is. If you move your camp, this is your blueprints. They'll be here in store, but you can also make blueprints. I'm a little bit iffy on how that works. New, this is if you get something new, you just bought it or you just got the plans for it. It'll show up here. These are your allies. I went over them a couple of times. This is the ally at this camp. Once you find her, you build this console, then she appears. This is Beckett. He's a blood raider, or what do you call it? A blood eagle, an ex-blood eagle. He was trying to leave, and they caught him and captured him. We have to go free. We have to go liberate him, and then he becomes our friend, and then we have to go and we take out a handful of blood eagles, and then we take out their leader at the end. Spoiler alert, it's his brother. And I think he actually kills his brother. But you build this bar, just this bar, when I first did this game, I didn't understand that this is what this was. Nobody explained this concept to me about the allies. And I was trying to build him a real bar. And it wasn't until I figured out that I just had to build him this that he came. And I was like, what? I just had to do that? Boy, I felt so stupid. Okay, now this is Forge, I think. Yeah. You run across him in the wasteland, and then you just, ask, he comes and stays at your camp. Now, both these two, after you do their about a dozen or so missions, then they have dailies. Forge, he just has, dailies. This is the Wanderer. This is some chick that plays guitar. You'll either meet her at the Foundation or right around there somewhere. This one right here is some lady. I inherited her from 2 seasons ago's scoreboard, and I think I got this one. I got him too from the scoreboard. I forget exactly. He actually isn't as annoying as her, in my opinion. Hello. So he's not. She's kind of annoying because she just sits there. She just sits there and talks about this and that. Him, he at least helps you fix stuff and stuff, but you can't use. You see that he has a weapons workbench. Don't put this. If you get him, do not put this in place of yours. You cannot use it. See, I have him. Are you done? MF, whatever your name is. But, you have 2 ways that you can move your camp. That you can transfer from Camp A to Camp B, because everybody has at least 2 camps. I showed this in one of my other videos. You come to the main map. You go to where it says camp slots. At the top left-hand corner, you click expand. Then you click on whatever one you want to go to. So, if I want to go to the one where he is, I go to 4, activate. Now, at this place you can change, see if you put the public icon on, then people can see your camp. If you turn it off, people can't see your camp. This is where you change. So if people do see your camp, then this is where this is the icon that them and you see. You see it regardless. They'll only see it if you activate it, and you can pretty much it. And it's pretty much whatever the presets are. So now we're gonna go to him. The other way to activate your camp is once you've placed your camp, it's there even if it's not there. I don't know exactly how to say it. See, like I have this camp here. It's not active, but once I activate it, see, all I gotta do is just find it on the map. And notice that this camp isn't pulsing because this camp isn't thingy. That's how you tell. See if it pulses. See how this is pulsing. That's what your camp will do. If that icon is set to on. If it's set to off, then it'll just appear like this. If you don't have a vending machine, the V won't be there. If you don't have a what do you call that? A shelter, then the shelter won't be there. The shelter symbol won't be there, like with this camp over here. My other camp. See, this camp has the symbol in the middle. That's the shelter. The V is for vending machine, and this is meaning I have one of those candy bowls. I don't know if I specified with those, but even if the player has it out, but it's empty, then that icon will disappear. So if they don't have candy or something to think about next Halloween. You also have to be wearing a costume, although I think because the witch costume is not common in the game. I mean, it is possible to get it, but you can get away with just wearing the hat and you don't have to wear the dress. Because I went around trick-or-treating and I did all that. Okay, so this is my other camp. This is where Maguire, whatever his name is, the dude with the thing, see? I got this from this scoreboard. I'm still in the process of fixing it. All this minus that, all deployed as one piece. So this did not. So all this I was gonna put it there, and I don't know. I just want to make sure that for the purposes of this video, this isn't here. But I got this from this scoreboard. See, let me see. Scoreboard. Why didn't get my free thing? I don't know what the purpose of these stupid lunch boxes are. I know what the purposes are: the gum, the scrap boxes, and the repair boxes. These repair boxes, if you get one, you do not need a workbench to repair your stuff. You can repair it wherever. So if you're going on a mission where you're going to be attacked by a lot of bad guys and you have a specific gun that you like, then bring along a couple of extra repair kits, and you can and if you're also going to be out and you need to scrap stuff, these will scrap your stuff without a workbench. So this will repair your stuff without a workbench. This will scrap your stuff without a workbench. And if you use it to scrap, I think it sends it, if you have room in your stash box, it will send it to your stash box automatically. Yeah, see, here it is right here. This is where it is. This is where I got it. It's called Pittsburgh Plates. So anybody who's gotten to at least this point on the scoreboard, you have it. See, it's not that far from the beginning. You just go up this way, around this way. Well, it is a handful. This is the start point. So yeah. And every time you get one of these little disc spots, then you get another item. And the little thing where it says score at the top, that's when that gets all the way across, then you move on to the next one. That's the scoreboard, in case anybody's unfamiliar with the scoreboard. See, here's Sam.
What do you need, boss?
See, now I can customize him. I can make him wear anything I want, but I cannot scrap anything. I cannot use this thing, and I don't even think. Let me see. I don't even think I can use his guitar. That's for him and him only. And if people see my other character, she's still the same. The only thing that I did was change her hair. And to change, and I don't know when I got this. Probably as a login gift or something like that. But where is it? Styles. Yeah, this is the hairstyle. See, I got it somehow. This is all I did was go into setup, pick this hairstyle, and that's it. Guys, I guess I can pick this, but I don't ever use the face paint. Or if I want to buy this one, it's like 500 atoms. I think this was 500 atoms, but it was on the scoreboard. I think like 2 or 3, 4, 5 scoreboards ago. But see.
What do you need, boss?
See, you can't use his stuff. You can't use his. You can customize him. You can pretty much make him wear whatever the frick you want. So, don't
Need some junk? I've got plenty.
See, I still have my weapons workbench right here. I didn't, and each one of my camps has a different one. See, and this right here is my waste extractor for acid. Each one of them does a different thing. Like this one does acid. The one that I was just at does lead. The other two does copper and some sort of other metal I forgot. This produces power, and as you can see, it's connected to this contraption. Takes power for the lights. And then I have this running for power. I was going to use this as some sort of a makeshift power line, which I'm still thinking, and then I'm thinking about putting it there. But then I thought, well, maybe I'll just move the fan over here, and then I can put these over there, because I'm pretty sure that only takes 5 volts, so I could probably reduce them down. So this is like a work in progress, but like I said, this is all one piece. I put this here in case he wants to sleep. If I sleep, I sleep up here. It's a little bit further away, it's a little bit more secure, and there are super mutants down the street, so you kind of jump down here, kind of go over here, and kind of go here, and this is where I'm building my room in progress. So this is going to be my little room, my space. I'm going to let him be there if he wants to sleep. Sometimes they sleep, sometimes they don't. And I don't know what to put up there yet. I'm still working on it. And no, you don't want to fall. So, be careful. I know I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off, but I digress. Am I stuck? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. And I can fast travel. Oh, good. I'm not as heavy, so I can fast travel. Okay.
Only with a little more soul. Point is, I'm basically half a doctor already.
See, if you're over encumbered, the only way to do it is to switch to your other camp. Now everybody will have 2 camps out the gate, so you can pretty much wow. And I don't know where I got the plans for this. Probably doing either a quest or a what do you call it? I'm trying to think. Quest or event quest. The difference between the events and the quests is that all your quests are here. I know it doesn't say quests, but this is where all your quests are. If they're light, if they're dark like they are, then that means you've done them. Usually if you haven't done them, there'll be a line here and they'll appear, and then they'll be lit up, and it'll be, and that's ones that you still have to do. But these are all the quests that I've already done. These are all the side quests that I've done. See, this is the Mistresses of Mystery. I'm always talking about that. It's a side quest. Tadpole swimming test. I've done that. I don't know what the other one is. I still have to work on that. See, everybody has to request an airdrop at least once. Prototype, that's Mistresses of Mystery. Personal Matters, that's for the Overseer. Overseer Mission, that's where you go around and pick up those little holotapes that she leaves in Grafton and every place else, and they don't. Personal Matters is where you have to go and kill her ex-fiance because he's a scorched, but the Overseer Mission, you just got to go around picking up the holotapes. It's a good thing to do those because you get plans and other stuff for doing them. Minor Miracles is where you get your first power armor, which is the excavator, and at the completion of it, you get one of these. This power workstation. If you want, you can buy it, but it's like 895 caps. So the mission's not entirely hard. I mean, it's not hard. It's not easy, but it's not hard either. Well, I don't even need this anymore, so we're just gonna scrap it. It's just one less thing that's in my it's in my build budget. If I get Fallout first, I'll bring it back. I still have it, and everything that was in it is still in it, and I still have access to all that stuff, but until I actually start needing it, then what's the sense in having it? This is one of the reasons why I put this camp here, was for that. And so it will be sitting on acid. And see, here's the camp module. Now, to move it, all you have to do, all I gotta do is, first of all, go find the spot that you want to move it to. Try to find it more level than, I thought that was more level, and I looked around and I thought it was level. I need my one friend to come back and tell me if that's the right spot, because I thought he said it was more level. See if maybe I got the wrong spot by accident. But, you know, there is a few acid spots around the region, so that's not the only spot that spews acid. You can also get a workshop that has acid and other stuff. And I'm not wearing any armor. I bet you guys thought I was gonna say I'm not wearing any underwear, but no. The character is automatically wearing underwear no matter what. You can't ever take it off of her. You take her clothes off, but you can't take off her underwear. Ever. Yes, I know, that's kind of a sad thing for some people. But no, she can't never take her underwear off. But the armor is what protects you against, you know, different things. So, you know, if you don't have any armor on it, then you can't take as much damage. But see, most of the time I'm running around in a power armor anyway, so, you know, it doesn't matter to me a lot. pumpkin grenades. Anyway, you come to this. You come to your. I don't. You come to any screen in your Pip-Boy. Mine right now is on first person, I think, because I think this is third person, I think. But I like it like this. I mean, I don't like looking at the Pip-Boy itself. I would rather see this screen, so that's why I have that there. But then I would rather look at her instead of nothingness. So, you know, kind of interesting. So I like seeing her. Or I can go first person where I don't see her, but she's still here. We're actually looking through her eyes. But this is first person mode. See, and this camp is up by 51. So if I'm online and somebody who's never been to 51 wants to come to 51, this is kind of a cheat, depending on your perspective of things. Is that because my camp is there? I would probably have to have it activated. Well, if I'm online and somebody finds me and they ask me, I can turn it on, the icon. See, this was the other part I didn't get a chance to do. See, you can turn the icon on from the camp itself by just finding the icon like this, clicking onto it. Instead of fast traveling to it, you can click on rename the camp to something else and turn on your public icon or change its icon. You can also, to a camp that's not turned on, I think I showed this part already. But see, I've already been to that camp over there, so we're not going to reactivate that camp. We can reactivate this camp. Now this camp is reactivated. So the first one will give you, how am I overcumbered? I don't have anything. I didn't pick up anything. What the fuck? I don't understand that. I wasn't overweight and now I am, and I ain't pick anything up. This game doesn't make sense at times.
You like yesterday's dinner.
Look, see, there goes your mask and head rolling down the mountain. Hope it was worth it. I don't want your stupid spear. Guess we're gonna have to go back up to camp. I mean, there's no place in this game that you can just sit without being attacked by something. Let's see. Vault 51 is over there, so my camp should be right there somewhere. It's not showing up yet. It's above that, so That's not even showing up. So this video is running a little longer than I had first anticipated. But basically, it's I don't know what else to say about the camps. I was going to show the movement, but I got sidetracked. But you just go to your Pip-Boy, click on L1, and then as long as it's not red, then you can place it there, and then everything that is built in your camp will automatically be stored, and then you just have to rebuild it. If the structure can be replaced, it will be. I know mine are kind of complicated, and every time I move mine, I always have to yeah, if you have a big structure, you just push store it. After you try to place it, then you push store it, and then it'll disassemble it. It will not destroy it, but it will disassemble it. So, you know, you'll just have to reassemble everything. It's up here some freaking place. I know it's up here someplace. Maybe this is the spot he was talking about, because this has got a nice spot too. Oh yeah, I moved my camp, so that's right. I think I moved it. So this is where my camp was. Let me see. Yeah, this is where my camp was. I switched to one of the other camps. That's right. I forgot. That's why it's not showing up. But this is what they look like, and yeah, you can come up here and you can harvest some acid from it. Without the extractor, but you know, the extractor over time stores it for you and regularly gets it. Oh, not again, stupid game. I don't know what it is that I have that I shouldn't. Power armor by design can carry more weight. I think it's like you can carry like 170 the backpack. I think you, depending on what level of backpack it is, I think you can increase your carry weight up to 200 items. I don't count the pounds, but with the power armor, I think you can go up to 300. This has some upgrades to it, so this can go up to 400. That's why I'm always running around in it, because I can go up to 200. They're expensive upgrades. They cost like about 2,000 caps. I think I've showed them a couple times. Because you get them from I got mine from the White Springs. Initially, a player gave me the upgrades. I let him upgrade my power armor, and then this is the other one I was talking about. So copper is 1, and this is a spot where this is one of the reasons why I moved it to 2. It's because on one side is copper, on the other side is stainless steel. I don't really cook up here a lot, so I got rid of my cooking station in order to you know, minimize some of the stuff I don't have. You know, we could put another garage here and move this generator someplace. Don't know where, but I can move it. These lights are part of advanced power options. Or you can build the other ones, but these ones don't magically work. You can see that there's a pipe connecting them together. You can control the distance. I like where they are, so that's why it is. This I had to buy the plans, I think, from a player. I'm not sure. I don't know if you where you find it in the game. This I got from the scoreboard. So, I don't know if there was anything else I was going to talk about as far as camp related goes. So, and this is the candies, what I was just saying before. And with the vending machines, if you want anything in it, you have to put it in it. So like if I want to sell, and you can sell anything that's on you or anything in your stash. Like let's say that I want to sell this baseball uniform. I click on it to sell it. I don't have any room in my stash box, so I'll have to find something in my stash box. This is the stuff you have on you. This is the stuff in your vending machine / stash box. So like I don't want to, this accommodation, you get this when you complete when you upgrade to your in the enclave. It's when you get your become a general, then you get this accommodation medal. Also, you get this uniform. No, I think you get this uniform when they officially let you into their ranks. Plus, you can go and buy it if you want. Those are Brotherhood of Steel. That's Brotherhood of Steel. That's a scribe outfit. You did that for completing. This I bought from a player. I don't know if you can get it in the game or not. Oh, here it is. Enclave Officer Uniform. Yeah. So when you join the Enclave, you get this uniform. If you do the Mistress of Mystery and you complete it, you get one of these. If you go to the Mistress of Mystery Mansion, these are there. You complete the fire breathers to right before you get. You do the the last thing, you'll get one of these and the outfit. This thing I got from this uniform I got from the trick or treat thing, and this is the Halloween witch's costume. And of course I have a few hats. And I got this from the Halloween too. I got a few things that I didn't sell, which I'm probably going to have to see if sell them off, but I'm going to wait and see what happens. But if it's a prototype or one of a kind or it's hard to get, I have a couple. The responder outfit, these are hard to get, so you don't want to get rid of them. And no, I deleted one of my other characters, so I found a way, and I'm not saying what it was, to transfer their stuff to this character. And I'm not saying how I did it or what or anything, but I transferred it. And the other character got deleted, so the other character is no more. And I kept it because I wanted to keep the outfit, because the outfit is not an easy outfit. You can't get more than one outfit in the game, and I like to have at least 2 outfits, because that way, see this one I have what's her face, the annoying one, and she's upstairs annoying me right now. See, so you can just listen to why I think she's annoying. Huh.
When walking the tightrope of life, never look down.
And when you switch camps from Camp A to Camp B, they will revert to their old clothes unless they're wearing a hat. You put a hat on them or something extra that's not that stops them from reverting. What did I have her wearing? It can't be this, because what's her face is wearing that and that, and it's not. Oh, she's supposed to be wearing the lab coat. Okay, so we'll take it, and then we can put this on her. See, now she's wearing what she comes with. That's what she comes with. We can put this on her. It's not full because I just transferred that. And that won't go back. I'll have to find something else.
Morning. People say it's a sunrise, but what they really mean is the planet has made another spin.
See, and that's a Mistress is a Mystery outfit. So you can always tell because of the little frilly shit around the neckline. The other ones don't come with that you find around the wasteland, so. So otherwise, I wouldn't have two of these outfits, and I wouldn't have two of Guevara's. I'd only get one, but I deleted my other character, so she transferred all of her stuff to this character, and then she was deleted, so she exists no more. But she's kind of annoying. See, you just listen to her. That's pretty much all she says. She says a couple of lines, but she keeps going on and 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 on. She gets on my nerves. Another thing about the camps is that this does affect, in addition to, you don't want it, once you place your camp and you want to move it because you want to move it, then you want to place it in a spot, and you might want to play around with it, but you want to be careful as to where you plant it, because when you spawn in here, other players will spawn in here. They always spawn north of it. So I know one time I spawned too close to my camp, and I had to respawn out and in to move it, and because you might accidentally spawn under it. So you got to be careful when you're spawning in, that as you're spawning in, the camp is forming. So you try not to, if you know you're going to be underneath it, head to the outside as quickly as possible, or you will spawn under your camp. So that's why it's important of where that thing goes. So that concludes that portion of the video, and because it's already been too long yet, I might end up having to delete it. But if you found it informative or anything else, let me know, and maybe I won't delete it. And I can't edit it because I don't have the equipment, nor do I have the knowledge. So that's why I try to make the videos, and I can't, and try to not try to get sidetracked and put a bunch of stuff in here that shouldn't be in here. But if there was, I apologize for getting distracted and putting stuff in here I didn't want to put in here in the first place. So I'm not sure what else to say, so we're going to end this portion of the video because I want, there might be another video, but it'll start separately from this one to allow this video, you know, the separateness that it is. Alrighty, so we'll see you in the next video, which could be in a few seconds.